I'm tired of this team, man. This team is starting to piss me off. This team is starting to boil my blood, ladies and gentlemen. This team is getting on every single nerve in my body. This team is starting to worrying me again, just like last season. And this team is causing me a lot of pain and a lot of stress recently, ladies and gentlemen. 6 goals. 6 goals in a football game. 6 goals in a football game without Lamine Yamal. 6 goals in a football game without Balde. 6 goals in a football game without the Olmos. 6 goals in a football game. And you started with this type of attack as well. This is literally the second team attack, the bench attack, as you like to call it, right? You know, as a Real Madrid fan, sometimes you sit there and celebrate our little wins, right? First, we win 1-0 in the first La Liga game. We were happy, we were stoic, we were like, oh my god, finally, we're seeing a bit of progress with Xabi Alonso ball, right? And then you go and win 2-1, and you're happy again, you're smiling, you're like, yes, Barcelona, we're coming for you. And then when we won 3-0, we were celebrating that like we won the goddamn World Cup. We were celebrating so hard, thinking that we are so back, and Barcelona's downfall is coming now. Brother, my downfall is coming now. They scored in one game the total or more or the same amount of goals that we have scored in 4 La Liga games, ladies and gentlemen. That is just depressing. That's painful to hear. That's insane to hear, man. A brace for Lewandowski, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's 2025. Just when you think that Lewandowski is finally getting benched, finally not being utilized, finally Ferran Torres is starting ahead of him and he is missing shots in front of goal. Ferran Torres, obviously, his most effective thing is coming from the bench, but him starting, we did not get used to that. But Lewandowski, ladies and gentlemen, he proved his point on why he should be starting every single game for Barcelona, man. It's 2025 and Lewandowski is still scoring for Barcelona. Lewandowski is still as dangerous as ever. Lewandowski is still as good as he always was. And this brother will enter the best striker of all time conversation soon, man. Lewandowski is still unbelievable. He's pushing 50. First of all, why is your hair blonde and you're pushing 50? Because it's starting to piss me off. It's like he is pushing 50, right? But in my head, when you look at his blonde hair, his amazing physique, the way he moves, the way he shoots, it's like he's 20. It's like he came from La Masia, brother, man. It's like I'm recalling Lamine Yamal of last season every single time I look at that blonde hair, man. Blonde FC, Barcelona FC, man. Lewandowski proved the point tonight. He should never be on the bench. Lewandowski is a player who should not come from the bench. He should start every game because he is so crucial, not only for the team but the players around him, man. They just feel safe with Lewandowski being a striker. They know they will get at least a goal in a game when Lewandowski is up top. Ferran Torres, in my opinion, he cannot handle the pressure. Ferran Torres is a bench, coming from the bench, saving the day, scoring the goals, the extra goals that you need type of player, in my opinion, man. Then we move on to the guy that should have been sold. He should have been sold! Fermin Lopez, ladies and gentlemen. He scored one goal that was such a banger with his left foot. Brother, I have watched this brother for over a year now. And I still don't know if this brother is right-footed or left-footed. What foot does he use? He was unbelievable. They played at the Cruyff Stadium and this brother was moving like Cruyff. How in the world. It's a disrespect and disgrace in my opinion. The fact that Chelsea offered only 40 million for Fermin Lopez when this brother was moving like Cruyff. We found another player that is doing good for Barcelona. This brother is about to turn into a demon now. Watch Flick bench Olmo now just for Fermin Lopez. Watch him. Why did he not go to Chelsea? Oh my god, no. I knew it. I knew Fermin Lopez is a dangerous player. I just knew it. I just couldn't prove it. You know those memes where you can't prove it? I couldn't prove it. He is unbelievable, man. The way he was moving, dribbling, shooting, passing, he's just insane. Dani Olmo is hitting the bench because Dani Olmo hasn't looked good since the Euros of last year. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we had Rafinha scoring as well, ladies and gentlemen. Rafinha. Rafinha who got benched, by the way. Rafinha who came as a substitute player, came on and scored 2 goals for Barcelona as well, man. Apparently, look at the mentality that I love from Hansi Flick and why I always say manager of the year, right? He apparently did not start Rafinha because he was late to training. Imagine your best player last season, in my opinion anyways, your most crucial player of last season, Rafinha, who had over 60 or 70 goal assist contributions in a single season, who is fighting and is probably one of the winners, you could say, for the Ballon d'Or, right? Imagine you have that type of player and you, Hansi Flick, as a coach, who has already won everything last season with him, right? As a coach, you go and decide to bench a player to punish him for being late for training. That is an elite coach in my opinion, because that tells me zero ego problems is going to happen at Barcelona. Nothing like that is going to happen at Barcelona because you have Hansi Flick who's going to show you, Hansi Flick who will sit you down and humble you. Next time, don't be late for training or else you're getting benched. I don't care if it's an El Clasico we're playing. I don't care that they're playing against, I believe it's a derby, right? Against Valencia. He doesn't care, man. He benched Rafinha, started Rooney or started Rashford. That's that, ladies and gentlemen. I love that from Hansi Flick. Because can Xabi Alonso bench Kylian Mbappe, for example, because he was late to training? That's something that I would say no, man, because it doesn't look like a Xabi Alonso thing to do. But Hansi Flick, he looks like it, and he does it all. Oh, he does it. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we had a new player unlocked for Barcelona. Yes, different year, different game, a new player being unlocked. Marc Bernal, ladies and gentlemen, after 1 year of injury, I believe, or something like that, he came on and provided a goddamn assist on his first game in a year. Now I need your help, Barcelona fans. Is Bernal really that good? Because on my timeline, when I see that he has more goal assist contributions than Tchouaméni in 2 seasons, and that brother came on for 4 minutes and did that, that's when I get depressed. Who is Bernal now? Why is he so goddamn tall? He's like 3 feet. Brother's 3 foot tall. Second of all, he looked decent in there. I don't know how he plays. I'll be honest, I've not seen much of him. Is he a baller? Is he a crucial player? I genuinely don't know. But he did he did decent. He was unbelievable for a player that didn't play for a year. And why is he 3 foot? The fact that, look at the stats between Valencia and Barcelona, the last 3 games, 7-1, oh my god, 5-0 and 6-0 is genuinely just insane type of thing that I have saw, man. The fact that before their PSG game, PSG players, apparently there's 4 players that are injured. Dembele is injured, Kvaratskhelia is injured, I believe Lee Kang is injured, Beraldo is injured. Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to beat PSG at this point, man. It's genuinely unbelievable that, they wanted PSG because they said they will beat PSG if they went to the Champions League final last season, and now they're facing a weak PSG team because they are missing their 4 best players. I'm sorry, Barcelona fans. If you win this one, please stay quiet and don't say we told you so, because come on, half of the players are injured for PSG. Oh, look at how dangerous Barcelona was as well, man. 6 shots on target and 6 goals and 15 shots is genuinely insane, by the way. How do you... Every shot on target you scored. How do you even do that? Oh my god. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this episode, man. Like, subscribe. We're back from international break. Comment down, I see every single comment. And gracias, amigos.